Welcome back to another Kickstarter Top 5. Stumped by Outside In Games is a game for 2 to 4 players ages 12 and up and runs 30 to 60 minutes. Stumped is a deck building game where you're trying to be the first to grow a 10-leaf tree. You can do this by building directly on your tree or using cards that allow you to steal leaves from your opponent's tree. Where this game stands out is that in addition to your standard deck building cards, it also includes actual wooden tree components that you will use to build your tree. A copy of this game will run you $30, or you can get 2 copies for $58, which will allow you to increase your gameplay to support 5 to 8 players. This game has already far exceeded its funding goal, and this campaign will run until December 6, 2017. Dawn of Peacemakers by designer Sami Laakso is a game for 1 to 4 players ages 14 and up and runs 60 to 120 minutes. Dawn of Peacemakers takes place in Dimeria, the world of animal folks, and you are an adventurer cooperating with your fellow adventurers and trying to get 2 warring sides to make peace. The story unfolds through an ongoing campaign with promises of secrets and surprises, as well as changing gameplay promising that no 2 games will play the same. This game includes more than 30 miniatures that are very reminiscent in style to those in Mice and Mystics, and they look great. You can get a copy of the base game for $89, and the project's funding goal is $70,000. This campaign will run until December 2nd, 2017. Monster Slaughter by Stumped Board Games is a game for 2 to 5 players ages 14 and up and runs 45 to 60 minutes. In this game, you're a group of monsters and you're trying to hunt down college kids that are hanging out in a cabin in the woods. Now, the game box creates the cabin, which will set the stage for play with the help of 4 exterior boards. The miniatures and the art and the custom dice in this game all look amazing. Absolutely amazing. And there are a lot of stretch goal add-ons that have already been reached that will add some familiar looking characters to the game. Now, the game can be yours for a pledge of about $81, which initially I thought was a bit high, but seeing the number of miniatures that this will include in the end, it seems to be on par with a lot of other games out there. This game has already well exceeded its funding goal of around $87,000, and the campaign will run until November 30th, 2017. War Room by Nightingale Games is a game for 2 to 6 players ages 12 and up and takes around 1 hour per player. Now, this game is designed by Larry Harris, and he is a legendary designer, probably best known for his work on Axis and Allies. War Room takes place in a World War II setting and looks to take that large-scale gameplay from Axis and Allies and really grow it. This game comes with components, and lots of them. In fact, it boasts over 1,000 components, from tokens to plastic units to custom dice and so much other stuff. Now, the scale of this game just looks incredible and is definitely going to appeal to the wargaming crowd. If you're interested in a copy of this game, it can be yours for a pledge of $149, and the game is already close to double its funding goal, and the campaign will run until December 8th, 2017. Museum Rush by Room 17 Games is a game for 2 to 4 players ages 10 and up and runs about 20 to 40 minutes. In this game, you're going to steal as much as you can before time runs out. You'll need to dodge guards, cameras, and booby traps because if you're caught, you will lose most of your loot. Each thief has a different special ability, and the miniature sculpts look fantastic. There's also an Egyptian exhibit expansion available during this Kickstarter that includes more rooms and loot and even mummy miniatures. The base game is available for around $39 US, or you can get the game with the Egyptian exhibit for around $66 US. This has already exceeded its funding goal, and the campaign will run until November 28th, 2017. That was last week's Top 5 Kickstarter releases. Be sure to comment below, let me know your thoughts on what my picks were for this week, and join me next week, or I should say later this week because this episode's out a little late, for the releases that came out this week. Alright guys, I'm Lee from Geek City, USA. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe and check us out on Facebook. We got a Facebook group, and just interact with me. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. I'd love to get to chat with you guys. Outside of that, see you next week. Take care.